Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a book review on Jurassic Park and the Lost World by Michael Crichton. In Jurassic Park by Michael Crichton, a group of specialists are invited to a park where science has recreated dinosaurs as living animals once again. But of course, things take a dark turn when a power outage allows the dinosaurs free reign over the park, and the guests must find a way to escape the park before they become the hunted. Michael Crichton returns for the Lost World, following Ian Malcolm, who is still haunted by his experience at Jurassic Park. He and a group of specialists journey to a mysterious island to search for a friend who is missing, only to discover that dinosaurs exist on this island as well. I have finally read Jurassic Park and the Lost World, you guys. Yay! And who has not seen the movie adaptations of these two books? Yeah, guys, seriously. I mean, Jurassic Park, the first movie, is definitely one of my top favorite movies, definitely in my top 10. And then you know what? The Lost World gets so much hate, but I personally really like The Lost World. I don't care. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I really like the Lost World movie. But yeah, I love these movies, and I freaking loved these books as well. So just to kind of compare the books and the movies very, very quickly, just to kind of give you an idea of some similarities and differences, for the most part, Jurassic Park, the book and the movie, they're pretty similar. There are some minor changes here and there, and then there are some characters that are either in the movie or not in the movie. Yeah, I think the ending is a little bit different and whatnot. But yeah, for the most part, Jurassic Park, book and movie, they're very, very similar in some ways. But then yeah, with the Lost World book and movie are definitely quite different from one another. Very, very, very different. So perhaps if you disliked the movie version of the Lost World, I definitely recommend you read the book version of the Lost World, because there's a possibility you'll prefer the book way over the movie. So just to talk about Michael Crichton's writing really quickly, I really enjoyed his writing style in both of these books. He writes things in such a way that it's simplistic, but also very intelligent, but he never goes so overboard that you're like, wait, what are you talking about? Because there's a lot of science in these books. You know, there's a lot of science and a lot of history involving the dinosaurs, and it can be a little overwhelming and perhaps a little confusing, but I think Michael Crichton handles things in such a way that, you know, readers like me, you know, who are not familiar with the science of the dinosaurs and DNA and stuff like that, he makes it understandable and relatable. And yeah, it's never like overly confusing. It's all done in kind of a simplistic manner. And really what these two books are, they're just simply action-adventure stories with easy to follow narratives and relatable characters. And they're just a fun ride. I mean, that's the easiest way to describe these books. They are just so incredibly fun, and you're just on this ride from start to finish, and you're never once bored. Now, I think the one unfortunate thing with both of these books is that the characters, I mean, like I said, this is action adventure, and something you typically don't get with books like this in this genre. You don't get characters with a lot of personality and depth, because novels like this, they're not about the characters, you know what I mean? They're not about the characters, they're about the story and the plot more than anything. So that is kind of the one unfortunate downside with both of these novels, is characters that, though you can relate to them and you do like them, they don't really have any sort of personality and depth to them. They're very, very simplistic and basic. And another unfortunate thing about this novel is that it is a little bit sexist with the women, unfortunately, you guys. Whereas the movie adaptations, they're not like that. Let's put it that way. The movie adaptations, the women are not weak by any means. They're not damsels. And yeah, in like Jurassic Park, for instance, we have Ellie Sattler, I freaking love Ellie in the movies, you guys. She's so incredibly intelligent and smart and quick thinking in the movies. And yeah, Ellie in the book, she doesn't really come across that way at all. And then, yeah, for another matter, Lex, the little girl Lex, who's a teenager in the movies, but she's actually a very little girl in the book. Lex is very annoying and irritating, you know, whereas in the movie, Lex is kind of the hero at the end of the day when she kind of hacks into the computer. So, yeah, in the book, Lex is nothing like that. She's very annoying and kind of idiotic, to be quite honest. But I think with The Lost World, I think Michael Crichton was trying to rectify that problem, knowing that he had some weak female protagonists, because I feel like with The Lost World, the female protagonists in The Lost World are definitely a lot more stronger, a lot more independent, a lot more intelligent, and yeah, just kind of way more intelligent than the men at times, because the men kind of get a little paranoid and reckless, and the women are the ones thinking through things. And then I gotta speak about Ian Malcolm, you guys, who in the movies is played brilliantly by Jeff Goldblum. Ian Malcolm is easily my favorite character in those movies, and I loved Ian Malcolm in the first book because he's pretty much the same, okay? He is pretty much the same sort of character from book to screen. But then the second book, you know, Ian Malcolm, it's like, I don't know what happened there, because he had absolutely no personality to him. He was kind of dull and boring for the most part. And you know what? Ian Malcolm, I don't even know why he was even in this second book. I mean, maybe, I don't know if Michael Crichton was like, you know, I'm going to do a sequel and I need to have a familiar character in there, so I'll just throw Ian in there. But the thing is, Ian just did not really work in the context of what was going on in the second book. If anything, he was kind of a hindrance. I didn't understand his place in there, and like I said, he felt very out of character compared to how he was presented in the first book. And yeah, Michael Crichton, if Ian Malcolm, if you just went through and erased all of Ian's parts in the book, it wouldn't even be noticeable. So overall, you guys, I freaking loved both of these books. Just so fun from start to finish, never bored, and yeah, I mean, if you just kind of want an extended look at the world of Jurassic Park, I definitely recommend this. So that's it for this video. In the comments below, have you guys read the book versions of Jurassic Park and The Lost World? What did you think about them? Or do you plan on reading them in the future? And yeah, what do you think about the movie versions as well? Because I love the movies, that's for sure. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you like this video, you may like these other videos. Bye guys.